Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shubham and you're watching analystmind today. So welcome you all to a new SQL problem statement over here, and we're going to start right away. So I'm using a one compiler. Whatever things you will require to solve this particular problem, you will find it in the description section of this video. So without much time, we'll start the video. It's pretty good question, and it may be asked in your interviews also. It's in the scale of hard. It's kind of hard problem, not that much hard, but yeah, if you will find this on problem and lead code also, it's basically in the hard sections. So without wasting time, we'll start the problem. So if you see, I have a problem statement written over here. Your task is to calculate the total bill amount for each employee by matching every work date to the correct billing rate period. Okay, so in other words, if the employee's billing rate changes over time, there should the query should automatically pick the right rate for each work date without any hard coding. So in simple words, I will just explain you. We have two tables, which is billing table, and also we have a hours work table. Okay, so this is my billing table, this is my hours work table. So billing table have my billing details. Okay, so this billing details are stored in such a way, if my Sachin is starting in this particular bill date and his bill rate is 2025. Okay, after some days, if his bill rate gets increase, decrease, whatever, that entry is again getting repeated in this table. Okay, this is my one structure of this table. Now if you see, we have hours work table also. In this we have Sachin. He has worked on this particular date, and he has worked for this many hours. Now we have to find a total bill rate also based on the bill rate and bill hours. So before that, there is some twist which they are saying this work date should fall between this bill date. So if you see, this particular bill date is falling between this to this. Okay, so that means my bill rate will be at 25. If you see, again Sachin is working and the bill rate is again falling in this two particular category, and this bill rate should be 25 again. But not the third case. In third case, if you see, it's 1991 year, and this 1991 year after this date, we don't have max date over here. So my rate for this particular work date will be 30. So this is a small example which I gave you, and talking about how we are going to solve this problem is basically it's my logic. You can have your logics also. So I will just find the max bill date for this particular entry over here. For if my bill date is 1990-001, my next bill date, I will just create a new column. In that this column will be lesser than this bill date, the next bill date basically. Okay, so how I'm going to solve this problem, quickly we'll start this video and we'll solve this problem. Okay, so stay tuned, be with me, and you can pause this video if you want, and you can give it a try if you want, and then come back and see the solution. It's up to you. So select star from Billings, and I will just use a function called lead. So lead basically works, it gives you a next entry. So I'll write lead bill date. Okay, I need a next bill date, which will be a next entry over clause. I'm using partition by emp name order by date bill date. Now if you notice, this particular query is giving me output and what I wanted. Basically for this 1990-01 entry of Sachin, it's giving me next bill end date. Okay, but for Dhoni and Sehwag, it's giving me null. Okay, so to solve this null issue, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pick one standard entry which will be of future. Okay, for this in lead only we have this function, conditions. You can give condition like 1999-1231. So what this will do is, if I'm getting a null, this will basically replace my null with the value specified over here. Okay, that's a simple explanation I can give you guys. Okay, so what this did, it gave me for Dhoni max build date. Sachin, I'm already having one build date, but after for the second entry for after this date, after what is this February 5 till 1999 February 5, we were not having any other entry, right, to have another entry. So what I did is I just gave a maxed entry over here, max build build date. But here is a twist: we need day before entry. Why? Because if my entry in the hours work column is having the same build date, like this 1990-05, my query will basically pick this both columns and it will get confused, or it will give a wrong answer. Okay, so what I just need 1 day back entry. So that is my basically range. So here now my range is 1991-02-05. I need to just make it 1991-02-04, 1 day before. So for that I will use a date and a function. In mysql we are having date and a function, which is date underscore add. So I'll just put this whole lead query in this my date. Then I will use a interval -1 day. I'll just close this and I will call it as bill end date. Okay, so if you run this, you'll notice it's giving me basically bill date 1 day before this. Okay, so my condition is satisfied, and I will just store this in my city with range as. Okay, so my this city store. If you want to see what I'm gonna do next, so I'm just going to join this date range with my hours work. So for now I'm just taking date range, and as dr I will join this basically on my hours work. Okay, so this table basically I'm joining with my this table. Now on what condition I will join? Basically I will join employee name on employee name. Okay, if it's present it will join. Sachin it will join, and I will also join this work date shall fall between by bill date and bill end date. Okay, I will call this as HW. So on condition, it's my important condition now. You guys should focus on this condition for now. So dr is my date range from which is this. So dr dot emp name I will join first as equal to hw dot emp name, and my hw dot hours work date. So basically I'm saying this work date should between, so this work date should be between my this bill date, which is my dr date, and dr dot bill end date. So this is basically what's happening over here now. So if you see, notice my Sachin is having 3 entries over here, and over again we have 3 entries. We don't have Dhoni entries over here, so it's not showing me. And if you see Sevak, so it's particularly joined on the condition, and it's giving me bill hours and bill rate for them. So just to check what is my work date, so this work date is falling between this two, which is correct. Then this work date is again falling between this and this, which is correct. This work date is falling between this and date, it's correct. And again Sachin, if you notice, this work date is again falling between this and this, which is correct. And for this, if you need to notice, for this bill date which was greater than this, my bill rate is 30. So that's how we have done this, and we just need to add now what we say bill total. So for this we'll write a formula, which is my dr dot bill date bill range bill rate into hw dot bill hours. Okay, so I will do a sum of this because I need to group by, and I will group by based on condition of emp name. Emp I will take from hw, which is my hourly work, hw dot work emp name, and because I have used the sum function, I will need to use a group by again. So group by 1, or you can just call it. Okay, so just rename this as bill total. That's how you will find a simple answer and simple solution. Okay guys, so if you see, notice we have find a bill total for Sachin and Sehwag. Dhoni was not there in this particular table, that's why we don't have any solution for this. Okay, so guys, if you're having any doubt, please put the doubts in your comment section, and if you have any other way you can solve this particular problem, let me know in the comment section. I will love to see the output. Thank you, have a nice day, we'll see you in the next video. Till then, bye bye, take care.